We caught a mid slurp.
I caught a mid slurp.
Wait, are we on?
Yes, we're
Oh no! Oh my! Don't touch that dial, folks. Are you here? Are you ready to be here? We're listening to Brothers in Arms Podcast here on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. It is the 2nd day of June. July. Second day of July. In the year of our Lord, 2023. It's episode 118. We're still alive. We're back from various places, or we might be somewhere new. Don't mind the skulls on the back of the wall. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
Did that all actually work? Did it come through, or did I get all broken up and it sounded awesome?
Oh,
no, you sounded just fine. Well done, sir. Thank you.
You sounded awesome.
I wouldn't go that far, but you did sound very well.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job. I miss your mic, but you know you are where you are because that's where you are. And so
I am not at home. I am
Obviously.
out of town.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
in
an elk beside you.
Yes. No, there's a bear across from me.
Perfect.
Yes. And a lot of guns. Bows. And many animals that have been taxidermied.
Oh, I was about to say, with many guns, are you visiting somebody we know? But no, not with the animals.
No.
I know him.
It's a good. I can't complain. Yeah, Alex has been here. He's been down into the basement of awesomeness. There's actually a moose next to me. That's kind of cool. He's hanging here. Hold on, I can show this. Here he is. Say hi to the moose.
Hi, Moose.
Hello, Moose.
Moose says hello. I'm pretty sure he was taken in Canada by one of Brandy's uncle at some point, or her dad, one of the two. I know the bear was shot by her uncle.
So, do you know that taxidermied is not a word?
Really?
Yeah. According to spell check.
Huh.
So you could taxidermies, which is plural. Taxidermic might be the descriptive word of animals that have been under taxidermy. So I'm going to pick taxidermic, and we're going to go with that. Sound good?
Taxidermic. It's a win.
Taxidermic animals.
No complaints.
And my favorite, hi, Moose.
Hi, Moose.
I want you to ask him if he makes muffins.
You know, he probably did at one point.
That's a
probably did at one point, but not anymore.
I mean, they have hooves, but I've seen them like knit sweaters and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, have you seen the recent video of the moose that is chasing a brown bear like by the river, and people are just recording the zoomies? It's classic.
It was actual zoomies.
I gotta find it, man. It's intense. No, I think it was like "Get Off My Turf, Homie." But yeah, it's some good stuff, man. I'll find it for you.
just running back and forth. Don't mind him.
And those guys can run fast.
Yes.
Samson's back, guys. Welcome back, Samson.
Hi, Samson.
What's up, Samson? Good to see you or hear of you, buddy.
He just threw in and said taxidermist is an allergy to paying taxes.
Taxidermist is an allergy to paying taxes.
Yeah.
What over-the-counter drug would you take to treat said allergy?
Ooh. That's a question.
That is a question. Not our question, but that is a question.
IRS Profen? No. No, that doesn't work. Too many letters.
Turbotaximus.
Turbo. You need your TurboTax shot.
What's
Libertaria?
That sounds too close to diarrhea.
That don't sound like something I would want.
I don't think I want to take that.
I mean, I don't really want to take something that's called Allegra, but I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I put Allegro on my steaks.
Allegro on your steaks?
Yeah. It's a marinade. That stuff's good.
I'm on you to see
It
a
is
picture.
actually a.
I'm on you to see a
It's good.
picture.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, ya
Hello.
buddy.
Glad y'all could join me this evening.
Oh man, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
You back, me back, and him gone.
Yeah.
It's just so,
We're
Best
on
of
the
all
road
worlds.
again.
on the road. None of us are really where we should be at times. You ever think about that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm one for thinking biblically that I'm always where I'm supposed to be when
Fair.
I'm in His will. But when I'm not, then yeah, that's a different story. But when I do live in God's will, as we all should,
Drive to.
strive to. That's a good point. That we are where we should be at all times. So, Greg, you are where you should be right now. Congratulations.
It's
Alex,
I love being here.
yeah, I
No
bet you
complaints.
do with the moose.
With the
Alex,
moose and
it is
the bear.
so good you're home, man. So good.
I'm
And
so
I'm
glad
glad to be home too, because boy, what a trip that's been. And we'll talk about that in a few moments.
Sure.
But I'm still trying to type down what was said in the chat. So taxidermy is
Taxidermist
taxidermist.
is an allergy to paying taxes.
Allergy to paying taxes.
Yep.
That might turn into our title if we're not careful. All right, let's keep going. So, or hi, Moose. Oh,
Moose.
speaking of hi Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. But yeah,
Nope, she ain't there.
No, she's not. Well, you know what? She might catch it later. Somebody,
She
I'm
probably will.
telling you, folks, somebody is downloading like 12 episodes a week. Like they are desperate to catch up with us. So whomever you are, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're keeping our downloads up, and to that, you're keeping our spirits up. So thank you so much.
Amen.
No,
Rock
appreciate
on.
it.
Yeah. But last week's, or actually it was 3 weeks ago, our
Yep.
last episode, 117, has so far gotten 6 downloads on the webs, and it has gotten a few views as well on our YouTube channel.
You mean someone wants to watch our ugly faces?
I am blessed when you put it that way. Yes, absolutely. But no, our
I love it.
videos are getting regularly watched. My daughter, Julia, love you, babe, seems to love watching us afterwards as well. So thank you for that, Julia. Philip said he might join us tonight. Who knows? We might see, and a few others. But Samson, we're glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for joining us. So, so let's talk about it, boys. How has it has been a hot minute since we've talked. What's going on? Greg, why don't you kick us off since you are where you are right now?
I'm in very loose orbit around the red planet.
Yeah.
Very loose orbit around
Where's
the
that
red
from?
planet. In trans languages, sweet and simultaneous.
Seatbelt tuba.
Yeah, that's that seatbelt remix CD.
That's right.
I've listened to it many a times. I'd still, that's hilarious. No, so let's see. Gosh, it has been.
Cowboy Bebop, everybody. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. Yes. Go listen to the music is amazing. The show's even better.
Right.
The live action, it's garbage, but
yeah.
Go
Alex
watch the anime.
Alex liked it.
Alex, I would like to hear your thoughts on it.
I like John Cho.
Well,
he is a really good actor.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's not knock that. I just they tried to make Bebop what it wasn't, and that's unfortunate because it is a really good show. But anyways, no. So let's see. I gotta look. I'm gonna look at pictures real quick because I think that's the easiest. That's the easiest way for me.
Where have I been?
Yeah, no, like it's like, man, what all have I done these last couple weeks? Alex has been out to sea. So Alex, we talked since Andy and I were down visiting you guys and went to the beach, right?
No.
Okay, so that first weekend, Patrick, while you were off on your adventures, Brandy and I took a road trip. We took me, Brandy, and Zoe went down to Alex and his beautiful family for the weekend,
Awesome.
and we hung out in Norfolk, and we went to the beach, and we went to I think you probably saw some of the photos on the family chat.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was
It was a
jelly.
blast.
Yeah.
It was an absolute blast. Lots of good food and ice cream and random. I finally got to see all of the stuff that mom and dad brought. I took a lot of it home. I found this gem. Actually, I'm just gonna send this in the group chat because this is gonna be easier that way. So I found this gem in our collection of photos and stuff. Patrick, there's some stuff in there that's yours if you did not know.
It is.
Yeah, it's wild, all this stuff that we got. But no, so like, oh, why is that not working?
I don't know.
Click channel work.
What? Don't do it.
There it is.
You can do
And
it.
sent.
Send.
See if that worked.
Looking.
Which-
Hi, Moose.
Okay.
Which group chat?
Oh, found it. That chat.
Yep, that
Whoa.
one. Yeah.
Whoa. That's Grandma and
Yeah.
Granddad. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a picture that was taken in the gym of the Owensboro Corps, Owensboro,
Mhm.
Kentucky. And this was back when women officers still wore caps indoors. And so there's a picture of our grandparents on our dad's side, Majors Tom and Dorla Richmond. And then behind them are captains at the moment, Andy and Amy Kelly. And I can see AJ at the table. And Abby. Abby's the youngest. Goodness. It was a pizza party. It looks like it was for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What would grandma and grandpa or grandma and granddad be at
I think they were just up
Owensboro?
they were just up visiting.
Wow.
I'm 99% sure that's after they retired.
That's an awesome
And they-
throwback. I like
And they
it.
were just up visiting. So this was what was funny about this picture, and I sent it to Abby. So Abby is now a
An
corps
officer.
officer. Her and
Yeah.
she's an officer like
In
her
Fort
parents.
Walton Beach.
Right. And there you go. There's another connection because you guys were the
I
corps
was
officers
stationed
there
there,
at one
yeah.
point.
We were stationed there for a hot 1 year. One
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. And mom and dad just got down to Florida, so they're in the Florida division now. So I actually sent this picture to Abby. Was like, hey, little throwback photo there, like, you know, here's your mom and dad and my grandma and granddad, and you know, just some memories. And now Majors Kelly
Right.
just retired. They
Yep.
actually retired this last
June.
week.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of wild to be like, it's a really old photo from when you guys were there. So, but yeah, no. So we found that. Kind of geeked out on it. And then this last weekend, so you know, normal work week for me. I actually went on leave a little bit. I took a couple days of leave to take an extended holiday for the 4th of July. And part of it, I came up to New York for the weekend and visiting with Brandy's family. We actually had a surprise birthday party / retirement party for her dad.
Oh,
which was really cool. That was actually today, and absolute blast. Just lots of family and friends coming over to the house to just hang out and congratulate Brian. It was just an opportunity to kind of have a party. They usually throw a 4th of July party every year, so this one was really cool to get everyone together for. And Brian had absolutely no idea that we were planning this. Cat almost got let out of the bag when one of Brian's good friends showed up from Buffalo who comes and hunts with us every fall, and it was like, what are you in town for? he had to make an he had to make an excuse. No, he played it off very well. But it was honestly, it was a lot of fun, a really great time. Got to shoot my rifle. One of the guys that was here brought up he lives here in New York. I shot a New York legal pump action 12 gauge tactical shotgun. And how that thing is legal in this state, I don't know. Because it's definitely semi-automatic. When you're shooting 12 gauge slug, it's really fun. So that was a good time. But lots of swimming in the pond. I got some really good videos. I'll upload them later of Zoe riding and also driving the 4-wheeler.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Good job.
But the weekend before that, so we had the first weekend, this weekend in between, which was a week ago. So Patrick, you guys still on trip. Alex was unfortunately at sea.
Yeah.
But I got your daughter, Patrick, and Liz and Caroline and Theo and all the dogs, and my house was completely packed in my tiny little 2-bedroom townhome. And we all got together for the weekend. We went to King's Dominion.
Sweet.
Your daughter is a roller coaster fanatic now.
Man, she's growing big time.
We went and rode the 3 big roller coasters at King's Dominion that are absolute must. So she rode a floorless coaster that is one of the longest tracks in the world. She rode roller coaster that one of only 7 roller coasters in the world that's over 300 feet tall. And it's so intense that they actually had to redesign it because they were having more than half the people in the car passing out because they lost all the blood to their head. Yeah, it's an awesome. Next time you guys get up here, PT, we'll have to go. It's an awesome ride. But she rode that, and then she also rode a hybrid wooden coaster, which is really awesome. It doesn't loop, it inverts. So
oh wow,
the only roller coaster. So the first hybrid that looped was Son of Beast,
right,
at Kings Island. And cool design, really neat. But what they realized is it just, because it's a wooden coaster, you can't. Yeah, I know. I'm making the loop. I wave. All the people. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you.
Smell something really nice or really bad. hey, smell this. You smell popcorn.
Don't be giving out trade secrets, man.
If you're a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would.
With relish.
I cover myself in mustard and brown relish. That tastes good. But Cubs win. If anyone can name that one, I'll send you $1. But I think I'm kidding.
$1, please.
First one that can name it, I'll send you $1. Because that's a classic. But anyways,
gotcha.
Lost my train of thought. I'm gonna get $1.
Roller coaster, wooden.
No, so they designed the loop.
Alex,
enjoy the waft. Do it. Hand wave.
Samson says hi, Carrie.
Carrie. They enjoy the Harry Carrie. All right, Samson. Send me a DM. Got you. But no, so they designed the loop, and the problem with it was it loses too much momentum. Like you just can't, with that track, you cannot maintain the speed to be able to do much more than that one loop. So what they did and they came up with was, instead of doing loops, they designed it where it does inversions. It does essentially like a barrel roll. And Patrick, they've got this wooden roller coaster that you get to the top of the first hill, and it does its little, down drop to build a little bit of momentum and comes around the corner. Instead of just going like, oh, here we go, down a big drop and it's scary. Like, no, you come off the first drop and the roller coaster just turns upside down. And it rolls in on itself, and you invert right off the bat going down the first drop.
What?
And then it just, yeah, it's really
That's
cool.
Nuts.
It's so cool. Twisted Timbers is the name of the roller coaster. If you want to look it up, go watch a POV video, and it's incredible. It's such a cool ride. It was built a couple years ago and highly recommended. It's a great ride at that park. It's one of what I think are the three. I took Julia and we went and we rode the three top, in my opinion, the three top roller coasters at the park. So we had an absolute blast. Then again, this weekend, jumping back forward, awesome weekend with the family. Just had a really great time. Shotguns, enjoyed holiday.
Shotguns and holiday. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, shotguns, freedom, America. Oh man, I cannot say enough how much fun I've had over this weekend. Just getting a chance to spend time with family, and I'm looking forward to here in a couple weeks. Actually, we'll be in Florida, going to visit mom and dad. So
lucky duckies.
I know, right? Getting to bounce everywhere this summer. So it's been good.
Speaking of travel, we need to talk after show. So remind me.
Say no more, fam. I got you.
Appreciate it. Well, thanks for sharing, bud.
Yes. You need to share a little bit, Alex. Well, Alex, is Alex going next? Because I know you need to share a little bit about the everywhere you've been.
I've been everywhere.
Everywhere I've been.
Everywhere, man.
Dude,
everywhere, man.
I've been doing circles in the middle of the Atlantic.
That sounds exciting.
Oh, it's been great.
Ship donuts.
Yeah, you don't want to eat those.
No.
They taste like ship.
Family Channel.
I said ship.
You did.
Did say ship. It tastes like the ship.
Which is weird because everything that they fry tastes like fish.
Speaking of, did you actually a little bit off subject, but kind of on that subject, did you actually hear about the ship that they found that the fuel was leaking into the water supply?
Yep.
Like a military boat's fuel was
yes, like
military
boat, their fuel was getting into their water supply.
Yep. We made stickers.
Radioactive fuel? Or
no,
just
like
gotta go fuel.
Diesel
fuel is going into the water that they drink.
Yep.
That's not potable.
We made stickers.
You make stickers?
I want said sticker, please.
I'll see if I can find one.
I would appreciate one as well.
Yeah, it's a Waterboy sticker. It says, "That's some high quality JP5."
That's actually really good. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
high quality JP5.
Yep.
Yeah. For those not in the know, that's the standard diesel jet fuel in pretty much all of our vehicles and aircraft.
It got gas.
That's one of the reasons why, when we walk around these days, we go, ain't got no gas in it.
Not no gas.
Because it's good water?
It's good water.
It's good water. Yeah, but it'll run up. You can use the water for...
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that'll make you go.
Yeah, well, you just got to be careful. The one guy is taking a shower. It happens to be right next to the smoke pad.
Ooh.
You think you're safe, but you're not.
He doesn't have hair anymore. He's
Nope.
good.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's still pretty bad.
You could smell it. I talked to some of the guys that it happened to. Like, if you walked up to the scuttlebutts on the ship, you could smell it. There was enough in there.
Just whiff whaff.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Just wafting.
Yeah.
Swafting. Swafting.
But no,
Yikes.
I've been out to sea for the last like almost 2 weeks, roughly. I got back less than 2 weeks ago.
That was nice.
But I've basically been living on the boat. Everything keeps breaking. You know, we're talking about going into the yards, and we have this whole long list of things that shipyard's going to come and fix. But if it's not on the list and it breaks, we get to fix it. Oh, it's been great. It's been grand. It's been glorious. Have I told you how much I love my job?
You love your job.
I love my job.
It's written all over your face.
Oh, it's great.
Starts here and it goes all the way to here.
1,886 days till I can retire, but who's counting?
1,186 days?
886 days.
1,886 days. 1,886. 1886.
Yep. Huh? I mean, that's 1790 or yeah, 1792.
That's 1776. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
1792 back there.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
1982.
Yeah. I remember the 90s.
Shut up.
Yeah, I do too. Anyway.
Oh gosh.
Well, I
98, 99 don't count.
that's why you were born in 88 and 89.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Lord. Yep.
Well,
This is how we roll, folks. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the
I
party.
had to look mine up, Alex, just
You're
because I
born in
wanted to see.
88, dude.
Your birthday?
I know. I was. No, I had to look because they're jerks. I looked up a countdown clock. This is why I love my brothers. They pick on me. They pick on me. No, mine's 1,119.
What?
That's it.
1,119?
1,119 days to retirement.
Yeah, you have about 2 years on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't count it. I never count it down. I've never looked.
Oh, it's on my phone. Every day I wake up and I look and there's another number less.
You get to go one more day down.
Easer. Dad and I started him on the same days, and then he decided he's retiring in June. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ugh. Ugh. That's a lot.
I had to do the math on a calculator.
He did the monster math.
9,490, folks. That's for this guy right here in blue. Yeah.
That's intense.
That's all right. That's all right.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
It'll
fine.
be fine.
Everything's fine.
It could be worse.
Well, so while I was on the boat this week, I told you guys that I was building something new, and I've already told you guys about this, but for everybody else, I have a problem. I am addicted to a game, and that game is called Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Hi, Magic the Gathering.
Hi, Alex.
So I built this thing, and pretty much it was just I want to see how quickly I can win. Gentlemen,
Isn't that the goal?
That is the goal.
To win. But he wants to do it fast.
Quickly.
So fast.
So I played a total of 25 games with this deck. I lost twice.
Oh.
The first time I lost, Hambone, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I gave you the win
Oh.
because I wanted him to keep playing.
I offer myself as tribute.
Yeah. So he
I offer
decided
myself as
he was gonna try and get rid of some stuff, and I had open mana and 3 counter spells in hand, and I said, "Sure, let's see what happens."
Oh no.
So Hambone, I'm sorry.
Oh.
The other time, I actually lost to somebody who was faster than I was.
Ooh.
Ow.
But out of those
Yeah.
25 games, that same deck, I played like 15 of them with him, and it was 15-1 or 14-1.
Well.
So I don't know. So
That's a
realistically,
pretty solid deck, man.
unfortunately, it is now retired.
Oh.
I went to play when I had a few minutes on this last underway, and I came down and sat down at the table, and I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, what do you want to play? I said, oh, I got Kennen. They're like, no. One of the dudes literally looked at me and said, no. And then the dude who sat across from him, he said, no. I said, you've played it once. You've never played it before. He goes, no. Okay, fine.
Say no more, fam.
So
Say no more.
It's retired. But I think I'm still gonna bring it out for Friday Night Magic. So I know, Greg, you know this, but Patrick,
Yeah.
Local game stores, they have this ability to run an event called Friday Night Magic, and it's a way for people who live in the community to come out and find play groups, or just have a safe place to come and play.
Sure.
And I told you guys the last time, support your local game store, but seriously, like, this is some of the only places for some of these people to come and to interact and to have a good time, have that human interaction, other than sitting in front of a computer screen playing video games all day, right? This gets them out of the house. Whenever you show up to one of these events, you sign in with your Wizards of the Coast email, and they keep track of your wins, losses. And every time you win, you get points. Every time you play, you get points. It's like when we used to go to Toys R Us way back in the day.
For Pokemon.
Yeah, same type of scenario.
With badges.
Yeah. Well, except with this, the more points you have for winning, the higher probability it is that you get invited to what they call regionals.
Oh, sweet.
And if you do regionals, which happened 2 weeks ago up in Richmond, if you win 7 games at regionals, you get invited to the Pro Tour. They don't pay anything for the Pro Tour, but they give you free stuff.
Let's go.
So you're on a list. So as long as you maintain your Tour status and you show up to, all the regionals you get invited to, or the states, or worlds, or however you end up doing, you continue to get stuff. Every
That's
new
cool.
set that comes out, they'll send you play mats. They'll send you deck sleeves. They will send you entire boxes of the new set. Not just like the regular boxes, but like collector boxes, all sorts of stuff. Because you are now officially a brand ambassador.
Wow.
Gentlemen, I'm going for the Pro Tour.
Good for you.
That's cool.
Good for you.
I mean, I have the opportunity. If I have Fridays where I can go and play, I'm going to go get my points. They're going to hate me, but I'm going to get my points.
That's right. Well, they can't tell you not to play a certain one, can they?
Exactly.
There you go. They're just going to walk away from your table.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. It's going to be like walking down the bus in Forrest Gump. Seats taken.
Seats taken.
I see how it is.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy.
It's going to be fun. Well, brother man.
Yo.
You just got back from traveling.
I did.
Let us
I
hear
did,
about it.
and what a trip it's been. Let me tell you. So I missed the chance to get with you guys 2 weeks ago, and I'm so glad you got to get together because that's pretty sweet. But yeah, because of our job, we have to take. We're
Yep.
encouraged to hold on to our furlough until the summertime
True.
when the cadets are either commissioned in June, those second years, or the new second years get to go on their summer assignment. And then we have roughly about 6, 7 weeks without cadets on campus. And so Carrie and I started planning this trip February, March, and just
Plenty of time.
had this wild hair of thinking, I would really like to go and see Mount Rainier. And Mount Rainier is a national park in Washington State, just southeast of Seattle, about, oh, as a crow flies, about 80 miles. And so we'd been knocking this idea around, and in April we decided, after a lot of prayer and consideration, to buy a travel trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And this travel trailer is small enough that it can be pulled by our minivan. But it's big enough that when the bed pulls out, it's a little bit bigger than a queen. It's got all the furnishings of an apartment, including a refrigerator that runs off the battery, propane, burners, a bathroom, including a wet shower, and heating and air conditioning. The heating is going to come in clutch. So on Derby Day in May, I started mapping our route from Carrie's mom's house, Nelda, Owensboro, Kentucky, up north into South Dakota, where we visited the Badlands National Park. Amazing. Mount Rushmore National Monument. Amazing. Then we flowed up into Montana, came across into Idaho, and while staying in Idaho, we went to Yellowstone, which is in Wyoming, right there. Wyoming, Yellowstone, Grand Tetons. Then we continued over to Washington State, where we went to Mount Rainier. And then we came down central. We went through Oregon. Then we came into Nevada. And then we went to Utah. And while we were in Utah, we went to Zion National Park and Bryce Canyon National Park. Gentlemen, this trip was amazing. And I would absolutely do it again. Not tomorrow, but I would absolutely do it again because it was unbelievable. We, in a span of 18 days, we were in 97-degree weather, 38-degree weather, a high of like 54. We were at elevations of 9,000 feet. Then when we are at Mount Rainier's peak is 14,000. And
Oh.
it's snow capped. It's got glaciers on it, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. When we were in Yellowstone, we saw bison, we saw Old Faithful, we saw elk, we saw guys. Did you know that where the deer and the antelope play, uh, legit antelope are out in these plains, just kind of like chilling. Like we could see antelope driving through 84. Okay, just mind blowing stuff. Um, we experienced where we had to turn the heat on in order to stay warm at night. And then we were in the desert where it was stupid hot. I took a picture at one time, it was 100 degrees outside.
Yep.
And yet we had to turn the heat on that night because of how cold it got.
Gosh.
Gentlemen, Zion National Park, I will, Carrie and I both said this. Ready? We would live in Utah.
Wow.
We would live in Utah. We would absolutely live there. There is beauty beyond compare. Zion, gentlemen, put it on a bucket list. Make it happen. I'll go with you. We we walked this path, or yeah, we walked this path, which is called the River Walk, and it led to the entrance called the Narrows. And the Narrows is the Virgin River has cut through this canyon, and it can be an hour to an 8-hour trek, depending upon how far in you want to go. But you literally walk in the river. It's that shallow that you can walk all the way through this thing, like 8 miles, maybe more.
That's cool.
And there are different sections of it that are just carnivorous, valleys, hanging gardens. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And we got that morning. We woke up at 4:30 to get in the car to drive to Zion. From our stop to Zion, the front gate, it was about 35 minutes. We pulled up. There was traffic to get inside. Okay, with me?
Mhm.
We found a parking spot. Praise God. We got on the tram, and so the tram takes you to all these amazing spots. Another thing we have to climb next time is Angel's Landing. Angel's Landing is, gentlemen, it's monumentous. It's huge. It's gorgeous. It's, I'm without words how amazing this place is. And guys, I'm serious. Bucket list. Make this place you go to. If your kids are older, great. If you go by yourself with me, seriously, like guys, I want to go back. I haven't felt this way about a place since Jerusalem.
That's okay.
It was that impactful. Jerusalem, Israel for the gravity of the place, Zion for the majestic of it. It's breathtaking. So I posted a video today on my Facebook channel of all of the drone shots and all of the GoPro video that I took on this trip. It's a little over an hour long. Yeah. But you can get an idea for it if you want to just fast forward through it or scroll your bar. Zion is about in the middle of it. Some of the driving that we did through it is on there. It doesn't do it justice, guys. It's gorgeous. So all the national parks, it's illegal to fly a drone in the national park. So I didn't get any drone shots within the parks, but we stayed close enough to some of these places that you can get an idea for what the land looks like. And so I was able to put the drone up every time we stayed at a location. And yeah, it's unbelievable. If you just go through those, just for the drone shots and the difference in the geography and the temperature and the latitude, longitude lines, all that jazz. Everything is different. Just about every site is different. And gentlemen, this is our country. This is available to us as American citizens. And we paid $80 to get into the Badlands, and it was a pass. It's an annual pass that enables you to get into every national park for free. You just show them that and your ID, and you're good to go. And it's good for a year. And I would absolutely pay for it. It was the best investment that we had this entire trip, besides the camper. The camper came in clutch. It did test us a little bit.
Yeah, I heard about the brakes.
Our braking system was garbage until the west side of South Dakota. So day 5. Yeah, that was pretty rough. The original braking system, it was Bluetooth. Don't get that. Don't let them sell you that. Go hardwire. Just do hardwire. But it was locking up the brakes every time I hit the brake. It wasn't a gradual thing. It was a full stop every time.
Oh,
And so if you're in stop and go traffic, this thing is beating the snot out of your back and your head. I mean, it's like when you and that's no bueno. So yeah, but all of that to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for following along with us on Facebook. I appreciate that. And to top it all off, last cherry, here we go. We got a new dog.
yes.
We picked her up on Saturday. She is a golden doodle. She is caramel colored, and we chose to name her Liberty. Birdie for short. But she, guys, oh my gosh. I was doing some work this afternoon and she came over and she kind of ran into my legs and then just started like nipping and whatnot, just wanting some attention. And so I put the laptop away and I picked her up and I was like, man, I can't tell you how many times I've almost called her Lola. And that's why I know it's still fresh. Um that dog was something special.
Mm-hmm.
But Birdie is doing very well to fill in that space. Um, I know she won't completely fill it, but um, it's an amazing dog. I told Philip today by text. I said she is crazy smart and stupid cute. she just she rolls it up together, man. And yeah, we're blessed to have her. Can't wait for the kids to meet her. In a few
No,
weeks.
Julia's excited.
Yeah, I know she is too, and Philip as well. Um, I'm proud of my kids, guys. They're doing an amazing job this summer. You know, Julia is lifeguarding, and she's doing a great job. I'm so proud of her. She's got a great spirit. We see pictures of her all the time on the Facebook post. She's smiling. She's loving life. She's leading worship. She's
Yeah.
singing, doing just a bang up job. And Philip, dude's a counselor for conservatory, guys. Like I'm so proud of my kids. Like they're doing such a great job. And what a joy it is to see them grow up into the young adults that they are. And I'm just so blessed and grateful. So thanks. Thanks for letting me brag on my kids for a minute.
Absolutely. I have one question, follow-up question, Patrick, for your travels, if you don't mind. If you don't want to share it, I totally understand. But could you give a ballpark? Like, you don't need I take the camper out of the equation because
Okay.
that's going to be something different for every individual. But
Yep.
let's say like just kind of like roughly total costs, like gas, um, fees for like getting into the parks,
Mm-hmm.
food, all of the this kind of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
for a trip like that, how much would it like did it guys cost you?
So the cost is going to fluctuate because of where you are in the country. So let me put it this way. Gas here in Georgia, you can get it for about $3.19. That's the going rate right now. In Washington, we weren't paying anything less than 5.20 a gallon. And we traveled 6,972 miles
Gosh,
from
that's a lot.
Atlanta to Atlanta. 6,972. and we were averaging with trailer about 12 miles a gallon. So, math, I'll have to do that for you later. But if you take the average cost of gas right now cross country, what are you looking at? 397
Partake, yeah.
maybe. Let's just say $4. So 6,972 miles divided by 11 equals 633.8 da, 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 da. Okay. So that's how many gallons of gas it took for us to do the whole trip, right?
Yep.
Okay. So multiply that times, let's just say 4. $2,535 roughly is what we spent on gas. Okay. My nightly stay, and we had 18 nights on the road. My nightly stay, my average was $28 a night. So,
Oh wow.
25.35. Let's figure that out. 25.35. 18 times 18 times
It was
28.
28.
It's $522. So you had, what was that? 2,535
Yep.
plus
It's about
518.
25.
Yep. So about $3,000 total. That's travel, and that is, yeah. Plus $80 for the annual pass, and then our average food price per day. And this is eating out while also shopping so that we could make our own food. I average $35 a day. Okay. So 3,100 plus, so 18 times 35 equals 630 plus 3,100. So we roughly spent about $3,700.
So, and I love putting this in perspective. So that's 18 days traveling.
Yes.
So if you do the 37, that's $200 a day.
Right.
And I don't know about you, but I like putting that in perspective for people, because is it a lot? Yeah, it can be, but think
Right.
about it this way too. You went from one side of the country to the other,
Right.
and back, saw multiple national parks, made some wonderful memories with your wife, and had some most amazing experiences. And you did all of that for essentially less than what it would cost to stay at a hotel, a decent hotel in town, for a night. That's just the cost of the hotel. Mind you, we're factoring in how much you paid for gas. We're factoring in how much you paid for every night you stayed.
Yeah.
We're covering how much it cost you guys in food.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's really cool. I'm glad you guys what a cool vacation. Absolute phenomenal way to spend the summer. Mad props to you. Like I've been looking at the pictures, and I've looked at some of the stuff. I can't wait to really like sit down and go back through everything again and just digest like all the things you got to see, because that's amazing.
Carrie, when she took her camera, she took some phenomenal shots. Gentlemen, they're postcard worthy. They are gorgeous what she was able to do. I want her to teach me, because we have Footsteps of Paul coming up in September.
Yep.
So we get to go to Greece and Turkey, and
Yep.
brothers, we're blessed with this. And then in December, Philip and I are taking his graduation present to Japan. So it's just stupid how blessed we are.
So
And
you need a new
Need a chaperone.
well, yeah. Oh no! Oh
oh
no!
no, oh no.
But no, I feel like a second camera is probably in the mix here soon, and you two are both going to be photographers, like snapping photos of everything.
Telling you, man, blessed. We are so blessed, and I'm grateful, and yeah, what a joy it's been, and Greg, thank you for that perspective because when we hit Washington, no, scratch that. When we hit Wyoming and the gas price jumped up $1, I thought to
Mhm.
myself, what have we done?
Yeah,
Because we still got to get home,
yeah.
and an average fill up for my car was $50, and I was having to do that 3 times a day,
Yeah.
you know, and it was just like, what have I done? And the fear, and then all of a sudden, I mentioned it to Carrie, and she said, "It's okay. We planned for this." And you get home and you look at the final numbers, and we did plan for this, folks. This wasn't something that we just thought, "Oh, we're going to leave tomorrow." No, we've been putting aside money for this trip. Okay?
Saving up and yep.
Yeah. And so for that, I'm very grateful. But yeah, Washington hit, and I was like, we still got to go home. But she assured me, and I'm grateful for that assurance. And we're not doing it again for a while.
No, no, no.
No.
It comes. I put it. I tell you because Some people ask. Brandy and I. Brandy loves to vacation. Brandy and I love to take vacations. Her favorite thing to do is cruising.
Right.
I love cruising with her because it's a blast. People are like, how can you guys afford to go on these cruises? And it's like, because you budget and you put money. It's not like I went and like, oh man, like that cruise costs like a 10-day cruise and it was like $2,500. Like, yeah. You realize I started paying for it a year and a half ago?
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
we're taking Zoe in the spring to the next spring. So 2024.
Right.
Next year,
Right.
we're taking her on her first cruise. We've already booked it and we're planning it now. We just started planning our honeymoon in 2025 because we're not getting married until next year. like you have to like folks, if this is something that you want to do, yeah, there's a beauty in being able to do the spur of the moment stuff.
Right.
And by all means, like if you can and it's obtainable, do it. But understand, like, we went to Europe. We went to Europe for almost 2 weeks. Our total was well under $3,000, and that includes airfare.
Wow.
Like, and again, we planned it a year and a half or almost 2 years in advance. It's not
Right.
something that you just go and we're going next week.
Yeah.
You're right on the money, brother.
Amen.
Plan it, folks. If you want to go and you want to obtain these things and you want to go these places, set aside the time
Yep.
and the
Budget.
money away,
That's
and
right.
and set yourself up and go and do these. Because I'm sorry, but I don't want to wait until I'm 60,
No.
70 years old to go on these
Exactly.
experiences.
Mm-mm. No.
I just
I
got
don't-
back from an 8-month European cruise,
Yeah.
and they paid me to do it.
Oh, there, Mr. Sailor.
And Alex got paid to do it.
I got paid to do it.
Not wrong. There's your Navy recruiting for the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
But
There's a way, my boy.
but you ain't
It's just soda.
you ain't wrong.
It's not that time of day.
You ain't wrong.
You ain't
man.
wrong.
Ain't wrong. All right.
Oh.
G, you got the question, man.
Yeah, let's do this. Gentlemen, as usual, because, well, actually, not as usual. I think the last time I didn't do this, but I want to do rapid fires because they're always fun.
I like it.
Short answers.
Yep.
Let's try not to.
Pie.
And yeah, pie.
Hi, Moose.
Some of these we've probably asked before, but
It's all right.
I'm interested. I'm interested to see how you guys answer. So we're gonna do 5 minutes on the clock. We'll keep this one short. I already got the first question, and we'll just
What's the order?
we'll do the PAG order. So Patrick, Alex, and then me.
Okay.
AG. Hopefully my internet stays. Says I'm good. So fingers
Yes,
crossed.
fine.
All right. Are you ready, gentlemen?
See.
Ready.
In 3, 2, 1, and go. First question, Patrick. What is your favorite place you've traveled to?
Oh, Zion National Park.
There you go, Alex.
We're gonna go with Rome.
That's a good one. So mine's actually Italy as well, but specifically the St. Terrace on the Amalfi Coast. It was an absolute blast.
Yeah, it's all right.
Next question. Where did you grow up?
Shelby, Ohio.
Technically, Shelby, Ohio.
Born in Shelby. Grew up everywhere in between. How long have you lived in your current city?
12 months.
It'll be 3 years soon.
Yep, I'm coming up on 3 years where I'm currently living. Current favorite food?
Biscuits and gravy.
Anything not served on the ship.
Tastes like
Amen. It's like ship. I good steak and potatoes or steak and Caesar salad with a side of like a sweet potato. That always sounds good. Favorite sport?
Baseball.
Football.
Football. What is your favorite restaurant around here?
Around here? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna throw out a softball here, fellas. Chewy's, Tex-Mex.
Ooh, I love Chewy's. We don't have them here, but I love Chewy's. I'm gonna say my smoker out back.
Oh.
No, it's a restaurant. Mine's either the Rexville Country Store or the Texas Hot. Google it. How do you take your coffee?
Depends on the day. Time of day, excuse me. In the morning, a pinch of cream. In the afternoon, black.
Black.
Alex? Cream and just a little bit of Splenda. You been any type of dog breed, what would you be?
If I could be a dog breed, Basset Hound.
Dachshund.
Lab. What's something you've always wanted to learn?
Another language.
How to play the piano.
Mine's another language as well. What fictional character do you most relate to?
Abraham Lincoln. No, just kidding.
Oh, that one was really good.
Winnie the Pooh.
Jon Snow, because I know nothing.
Oh, liar.
Nothing. Frodo Baggins. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. 2 seconds.
Stop the
We gotta
timer.
put a pause.
Stop the timer. He muted us, but he needs to stop the timer.
Stop the timer.
Stop the timer. Enjoy the movie.
Hello, Moose.
The moose, the moose. What about that moose?
I don't know. It's a very majestic looking moose.
Why did I say Abraham Lincoln? He's not fictional.
Well,
you know what I always come up with? Ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for this tangent. But for some reason, back like a few years ago, I happened to read the book Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer.
That's what I was thinking when you said fictional character.
Thank you. Because I was just like, why did... Oh, that's why.
That's why.
So, and this whole trip, so ladies and gentlemen, I've kind of gotten on a history kick.
Ooh.
And yeah, I know. And so American history, Storytellers is what I'm listening to right now. It's a podcast on Amazon Music. They're roughly about 40 minutes a piece. They do series within like six-part series. I've listened to the civil rights. I've listened to Andrew Jackson. I've listened to Prohibition. That one was interesting, by the way. Shoot, the American Civil War. Uh, what was the last one? Anyways, all this stuff happening during like Abraham Lincoln kept popping up every single time. Like he is there's no doubt why he's one of the guys on the national monument on Rushmore. And Teddy Roosevelt, that dude was crazy, but he was cool too. Just stuff like that really blows my mind, and I found myself really engrossed in that podcast. So, American History Storytellers on Amazon Music. Help yourself.
Dude literally got shot. Went up and gave like a 5-minute speech,
Roosevelt,
and then walked off.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't stop.
We talking about Teddy when he got the attempted assassination.
Oh, and his Rough Rider days.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
He founded the National Park Service.
This dude is a trip.
Oh, the National Forester Service, but regardless.
No, yeah, you had it right. He dealt with the national parks as well. Yeah, he was a big hand in that. But anyways, yeah, quality stuff.
A model
American.
Yep. So model 1895, baby. Saying. All right. Continuing. 3, 2, 1, go. Next question. What's your astrological sign? Do you actually know?
Gemini.
Definitely thought I was an Aquarius for a long time. Now I have no idea.
I'm a Pisces. Money were no object. How would you spend your time?
Travel.
Fishing.
I'd travel. I would travel constantly. Biggest pet peeve?
Chewing with your mouth open.
Chewing with your mouth open.
So gross. My daughter does it, and it drives me bonkers. I'm sorry, Zoe. I love you, but it's got to stop. Do you collect anything?
Not anymore.
Yep.
Yes. You see, are you a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of person?
Oh, full all day long.
Depends on what the liquid is.
Diesel water.
Diesel water. Ship water. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, Gladiator, of all things. I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could see
50 seconds. Come on.
Russell's pretty good. Second Batman, Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight. Dark Knight.
The Pianist, starring Adrian Brody.
That movie's trash.
Love that. I love that film to this day. What's one thing you would never do again? Peace.
Enlist.
Enlist. A weirdest hobby you ever tried?
Oh. I don't know.
Greg's Diablo sticks.
Yeah, mine's circus. Mine's circus skills, hands down. Circus, circus. Dun circus, dun circus.
Weren't you just saying?
No, circus. What is peace? We got a few seconds. Come on, last question.
You got him. Drop the question. Let's go.
Come on.
Do you enjoy your alone time?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's the end.
Okay. Good deal. I got one joke for you. Ready?
Ready.
And
what's the difference between a camera and a foot?
What is the difference between a camera and a foot?
A camera has photos while a foot has 5 toes.
Oh man. So I heard this one this weekend.
Okay, go
and
ahead.
It made me laugh out loud.
Nah.
If the cow's opinion doesn't matter, is it a moo point?
Yes, that's
Nah.
awesome. That works.
Is it a moo point?
Is it a moo point? Perfect. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know it's been an extra long episode, but folks, we had a lot to cover and we love talking. So there you go. Take it with what you will, hopefully with a grain of salt, because we love to be well seasoned. This is episode 118 of our weekly podcast. The plan now is that we continue to meet weekly. I have no more travels planned for a hot minute, and I don't think Alex does either. And Greg, well, you will be traveling, but you're stateside, so
Yeah, I'm here.
we're good for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with us. For those in the chat room, God bless you. Truly, we appreciate you. And for those joining us throughout, you're tremendous as well. And to our viewer, listener who keeps downloading, rock on. Thank you. Folks, we love you. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week, possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday, depending upon what schedules look like.
We'll see.
We will see, and we'll talk to you then. So, gentlemen, any parting remarks before we hit the magic button?
As always, drink water, take Motrin, and of course, change your socks.
Change your socks. Alex?
Well, Grandma jumped into the chat room, so hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
And also Jordan13653 says, "Good old friends. Sorry, my friend. I don't know who you are based on the username, but hi, welcome.
No.
It's good to see you.
Hi, Jordan.
Good evening.
Good evening.
That's all I got.
So, all right. He says hi for everybody else because he's a man of many words. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, bud. Folks, take your furlough. Take your furlough. Plan for it and take your furlough. Awesome. Love y'all. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk at you later. Love you, fellas.
Love Mike.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay,
Bye.
we'll see you later.
I'll see you later. Butterfly.
I see a really pretty butterfly.
He's holy. See, he's got a hole.
I found a pen.
Oh,
I'm holy, Fred.
flash drive.
Oh, sad.
Oh,
Of all
of all
Here.
the jokes
in the world,
Oh,
you pick. Pretty dog. Storm.
there you go, boys. This is Liberty.
Hello, Liberty. That's a good
You know,
note
Brian-
to end on.
And Brian and Janet have a black lab. She's older. Her name's Liberty, and they call her Libby for short.
Libby. Yeah, we thought
Yeah.
about Libby as well, but that's a book function for libraries, and so we call her Birdie.
Birdie is cute.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you later.